momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Bearcats headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run inside, it's Jones. Across the 25, he's got room. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Looking downfield, it's Alford. Unleashes it. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on third down, and they're looking at fourth and plenty of work to do. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on second down. Fires to the right. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
So now it's second and long. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Alford. Going downfield for the big play. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man...
And it's blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays. They get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Coming out with it, it's Barry Johnson, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Scrambling away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense, ready to get this drive underway. These 2 teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Looking for room, it's Alston. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Tulsa wasting no time.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on 2nd and short and take shots. This offense said, no, we want to get the 1st down, and we want to get it now.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. now, guys. Of course, we're only in the first quarter. This guy's already thrown one pick. He should have thrown his second right there.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw. It's Alford. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. With the catch, it's Burns. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the gun. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. The play action fake. Gets rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Bearcats looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take the deep shot. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Lets it fly. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage, and if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Steered out of bounds downs at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He'll throw it, and it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab. The big play came, David. He saw that safety and just didn't believe he could get over the top in time.
Exactly right. You see the one safety in the middle of the field. You know the outside parts of the field are open. Run those goes, those streaks down the field on the outside. Let your playmaking receiver make that play for you.
The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Tries again to get it in. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Looking downfield, it's Lott. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for space, it's McKinney. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
Gives them a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. He wants to change this route. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Across the 45. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Back to throw, it's locked. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Defense in press coverage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Catch inside the 25. Oh, he's got some space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll try the run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. There's some room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They want to get this defense on its heels. To the air, it's Hayes. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Escapes the pressure going right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Alston. Lowers those pads. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll ride Davis here. Nowhere to go on that one. and 10. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Got his man. Drop, snags it, and he's open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's open things up with North Texas, taking on the number 15 team, the Utah Utes.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
And it's the Mean Green. With a double-digit lead, you can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's locked. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. On the ground, it's Alston. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Strong, firm tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. The lone back's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's going for a big play downfield. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tulsa.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Oh, they're after him. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
Booster.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wants to throw. It's locked. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. The hand to the running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Might be changing the route. Gives it on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKinney. Maybe some room here. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. That's one of those when the quarterback watches the tape, he's going to say, why did I do that?
And that's one of those when the defender watches the tape, he's going to go, man, I wish I would have picked that. That was a golden opportunity. You can tell QB put two.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Tulsa wasting no time. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield.
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! They move on top here in the fourth.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking to throw, it's locked. Zings it complete to the right. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let...
He's going to let it go. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And that's not the worst place in the world to miss. Coaches will tell you, man, when you're going to take those deep shots and those fly routes down the field, if you're going to miss as a quarterback, you don't miss inside. And he misses outside a little bit. Like to give your receiver a better chance, but it's a good job missing outside.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Hunt is on its way. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. It's a one-possession game in the 4th. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
Dropping back, it's locked. Forced out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the tight end. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. There he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd round.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's locked. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time help force the incompletion.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown. And this is a pretty big gamble. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And with that touchdown, you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And what a huge score and extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. He'll bring it out. It's Gee. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. They will get it. It's a touchdown.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. Coming up with that touchdown with just seconds left in this game now gives them an opportunity to hit the extra point and make it a touchdown game. And there might be 2 more plays left. The kickoff, maybe 1 more snap to the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Looking for a man. It's Locke. A deep throw as the clock winds down.